Hi, Erin. We are with Erin Summ today, and I am just so excited because she agreed to come join me and let me ask her some questions about what she's doing. She's got some incredible things going on. You mind if I read just some of the things you have happening?
Sure, yeah.
It's so fun. It's like, wow, you are an international confidence consultant, sought after speaker, author of Stand Up and Shine 60-Day Confidence Discovery Journal, and co-author of Catch Your Star, which is a great book. I have which I have.
Oh.
She has her own events and retreats, and that's really what got me so excited because I've been involved with some of yours, supporting women's business owners to get past their own fears, gain confidence, and make more money. And this was really cool. A lot of my friends may not know this, but Erin's been on Morning Blend on ABC 10 in Sacramento. She has her own journey on why shy to confidence since 2008. So you've been at this for a while there, girl.
Mhm.
And I just love the fact that you're saying that, you know, how you used to be. I'm going to actually let you tell this and some of our things because you used to be so fearful of things in school, and then how you overcame that. And now you have you hold a bachelor's degree in psychology and a certified professional coach. Not just a coach, but a confidence coach.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. You know, now I wanted to introduce you to my friends because I got inspired. I've been following you for a couple years. And then about a year ago, I went to one of your events, your vision board event, and you also had another event you had. And I was like, I just wanted to share about all your awesomeness that I've experienced with you. So tell me a little bit about you.
Yeah. Well, let's start with how I got started. You were saying about how you're really shy, and I did. All my life, I always knew that I was born and put on this planet for a reason, to make a difference. But I was always really shy. You know, I was shy as a kid. I didn't like to speak up. I didn't really like to be in the spotlight. But I always did the things that I feared if I knew it was going to make a difference, or I thought it was going to change something or help someone. And so I was always putting myself out there despite being shy and scared. I remember in college, I was going, as I was getting my psychology degree, I would sit in class and I would have a question run through my mind. And I would actually start to panic just thinking about asking the question. So I would on the inside, my heart would race, I'd clam up, I would flush, I'd turn red. And I never actually did raise my hand to ask the question.
Oh.
So, yeah, I was that shy, and I just was like, I don't want to be seen or heard. And I was just I was embarrassed to ask a question or to have a question, right? I had all these limiting beliefs going through my mind, thinking about asking a question. And then I graduated and I went to work in a group home after that with foster kids. And I loved it, but I wasn't feeling that fulfillment. They usually don't say, hey, you're making a really big difference for me. Thank you. Yes. Living paycheck to paycheck, and they're not making a difference. So I actually, at that time, it was back in 2008, I had gone to a few network marketing parties, same party, same consultant several times. And she always asked me, would you like to join my team? And I'm like, oh no, I'm not the kind of stand in front of people and sell stuff. No way. And one day something shifted, and I called her and I said, hey, Rose, I do want to join your team. And huge leap outside my comfort zone, as you can imagine, not wanting to ask questions in class to going and selling things. And this actually, this wasn't jewelry or makeup or anything. This was actually passion parties.
Oh my goodness. You really had to get comfortable doing the uncomfortable.
Yes, very much so. But I did it on purpose. I did it for a reason. And that was because I knew that if I was going to make a difference in the world, that I needed to get outside my comfort zone. I needed to gain confidence in order to do so. And I did that company for 5 years, and I built a team, and that's when I really fell in love with empowering women. And I met my first life coach, and I decided in 2012 to go to coaching school, and I got my certification and discovered I wanted to help other women who have limiting beliefs and fears and maybe some confidence issues, to help them to stand in their power, be more confident, have the empowering beliefs instead of disempowering beliefs that we carry with us, and to really support them in getting to where they want to be in their life and business, to reaching their visions and their goals, and feeling really good about themselves too.
That is just so cool, because you've lived it. You've walked the talk, and you obviously had a lot of times where you're like, I don't know, maybe I'll be track, but you learned tools and things to teach people as you were even a consultant, so you were teaching other women from the beginning how to overcome their fears.
Right.
Yes. Oh, wow. So that really that's really awesome. So, as a life coach, and that's why you chose to specialize in confidence then, right?
Yep.
Oh, that is so awesome. So out of all that, how would you say, because I know when I went to you, you have video challenges, you have all kinds of things to get women out of their box, which I really think is timely at this time, because women have been in the background traditionally, not the dark ages, but it just seems like now it's like step up time, step up. Could you just share maybe a fun memory? Because, something that you remember when you started doing, maybe it's when you started coaching, maybe it's more recent, but that you can think of that you like to share that women might enjoy hearing?
Yeah, one of my favorite ones actually is a story about a woman named Bev. She's a friend of mine, and I've known her for a few years. She's had big changes in her life since I met her, but she came to my visioning workshop that you came to, but a couple years before that, is 2 years ago now. It was just my second time doing it, and she just wanted to support me. That's why she came. And she's been doing vision boards, her own vision boards, and teaching vision board workshops for decades. And so she was like, well, Erin's doing this workshop. I would love to support her. So she came. And at the end of the day, she got up in front of the room to share her board, and she had tears streaming down her face.
Wow.
And she said, I came here today just to support Erin. I've been doing boards for decades. I've been teaching it. And what I didn't know today was that my life was going to be changed today.
Wow.
So, what she discovered, and as you know, Terri, my vision board workshops aren't just about making your boards. We don't just come and make boards. Right. We spend half the day working on and breaking down and breaking through the limiting beliefs that are holding us back, right? Whether that's I can't make money, I don't deserve it, I'm not worthy, I'm too old. Whatever those beliefs are that you have, that you're carrying around, that are going to stop you from reaching that vision, we break them down and get rid of them so that you can then dream bigger and believe that you can actually achieve those things, right?
Right.
So Bev realized during the class that she had a belief that she was too old to reach her goals.
Mm-hmm.
And she's in her 60s. And so she was feeling like, well, I'm just too old. And she modeled several times throughout her life. She'd done modeling and things like that. And she wanted to do it again, but she felt like she was too old. She had written several songs and she wanted to record them, but yet she had this belief. She didn't realize she even had it. Sometimes they're so lodged in the back of our subconscious that we don't know that we have that belief going on that's stopping us. So she recognized it and broke through that belief at the workshop. Within 1 month, she was down in LA at another event, and she met a photographer who signed her to do some modeling. She met a music recording person. I never know the word. But someone who wanted to record her songs, so she was able to record her music.
Wow.
And then backing up a few years, Bev had been at a different event, and she met a woman who ran a group on Facebook called Wild and Wise Women. And when she met her, she's like, I want to run that group. I'm a wild and wise woman. I want that group. And so they developed a friendship over the next few years. And several months after my workshop, the woman called her and said, Bev, I want to do something else with my business. I don't want to run this group anymore. Would you like my business? And she ended up selling her business. The group has, I believe it's 4,000 women in the group on Facebook and 300,000 likes.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
From being too old before your workshop.
Yes. To doing all these things. I mean, her world has just completely opened up. And she said to me, I interviewed her. There's an interview on my website with us talking about this. And she says, these opportunities probably wouldn't have even come to me had I not broken through that belief. But if they had come, I would have said no, because I thought I was too old. And so that's really the power. Like sometimes we only have one huge belief that's stopping us, right? It could be just a simple breakthrough. And some of us, it takes longer. Some of us have more beliefs to travel and get rid of.
Yeah.
And there's no good or bad or right or wrong. But sometimes it just takes one shift and your whole world can just expand.
Yeah. So you really, that is just such a beautiful, thank you for sharing that story, because that's a beautiful example of where we feel like maybe totally, I know myself, because I'm 60, and it's like, you feel like there's this fulfillment, you're just looking like, I'm not going to go per se, die before I have this calling, this gut, and that fear holding you back. Like she was able to step in and have this whole vision to have this sign of completeness. That is truly a confident woman. And
yes. Yeah, it's amazing what she's created, and she's lost 80 pounds. It's been incredible watching her.
Wow. Now, I am excited also because I wanted to share, because you have an opportunity coming up, which is really in my backyard for years, is that it's there in North Lake Tahoe. And I was wondering if you could share with our friends about this event that you have coming. I know it's being bold and powerful, but I thought maybe you could explain it good for our friends to know about coming. Is there still available tickets at all?
Yes. And it's going to be a very small event. There's only 9 spots available total. Oh. So it's going to be very small and intimate. We're going to have lots of really deep, intimate conversations. You're going to make lifelong friends at this event. I know that, because every time I have an event, whether it's a couple hours or a day, people make friends and end up, finding partners and really great friendships. But yeah, this event is going to be in October in Zephyr Cove, and it's called the Bold, Powerful You Unleashed Retreat. It's going to be super transformational because we're going to be spending 2.5 days really diving into these limiting beliefs, like Bev's, like that too old, or I can't make money, or I'm not worth it. I find a lot of my clients and a lot of women have this I'm not worthy belief. They don't believe that they're worth the income, worth the success that they're desiring, worth creating the vision, that they can't have those things, worth the deep love that they want. Whatever that is that they really want, a lot of times we don't feel worthy of that, and that's getting in your way of creating those things. So we're really going to dive into that. We're going to change those neural pathways. We're going to change up your beliefs around what you deserve and what you're worthy of, so that you can start bringing those things in. And I'm going to teach you tools and techniques and processes that you can take yourself through after the retreat too. So it's going to be really life-changing, transformational. And we're going to have not only time for processing and doing, discussions and things like that, but you're going to have time to relax and rejuvenate. There's a hot tub at the house that we rented. There's a community beach that you can go to. And there'll be time for you to have your own time to relax by yourself or with the ladies and just really rejuvenate. So
that is so great, because, I notice as a woman that the kids, we have a tendency, I always have said, it seems like for my friends, we're always the ones taking care of everyone. Mm-hmm. We take care of everyone else, as women, where there's the kids, the husband, and the other family members, extended family.
Yeah.
And it truly is like a shift of like, what about me? And you have to really feel it. So I could see that would be the being worthy. That's a shift, because like I think well, you and I were talking one time. It's like, well, if we don't empower ourselves, then who's going to be there for those that you love? You know? Yeah.
I was just having a conversation with one of my clients the other day. I have a year-long program, and we were having our group call. And she was saying, oh, my birthday's tomorrow. And I said, oh, what are you doing for your birthday? Anything fun and exciting, rejuvenating, or anything? Oh, no, I'm going to lunch with my friend. But I don't think she remembers it's my birthday. And I didn't tell her. We're working on her self-worth a lot. And so we talked about, well, got to do something for you, girl. Like this is building on your worth. And she texted me today and she said, so I got a gift certificate for a massage and I just went and got it yesterday. So I wanted to tell you, I'm really proud of myself. Like, yay!
Yeah.
She like all of us, we're going. She's always doing for others. She volunteers for like 5 organizations. She's just like always doing for others. She has kids and a business too, and never doing for herself. So it was that was a huge big breakthrough for her to go and do a massage by herself.
that is because taking time like this is just for me. Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I just love that, because if I remember right, that's at Zephyr Cove, you said, and that is just beautiful. And I want to make sure my friends know that, this is October 18th and 20th, and they can learn about this or sign up at your website. What would be the best way for them to learn about it?
Yeah, so they can go to erinsumm.com/boldretreat, and they can read a little bit about it. There's a video, and then they can sign up at the bottom for more information, and they can get a little bit more info that way. We can have a phone call, no pressure, just see if it's the right fit for you, and get you going.
Yeah, I want to let my friends know how to spell your name, because I always used to put an extra N. It's ERIN SUMM.com.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to make sure that they know, and I'll make sure, and we'll try to put that at the end for friends and type it out. But if not, it's Erin, ERINSUMM.com. And also you're on, I know I see you all the time posting for Confident Women on Facebook and all your other things. It's just anything else you want to share, or you think that any of the women listening, or now this is women only at the retreat, right?
Yeah, women only at this event. And let's see, I have an early bird special going. It does end in a couple days, but if they let me know that they were on this call, I'll extend that early bird special for a little longer for Terry's peeps.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that includes a $200 discount and also $400 worth of bonuses. You get a one-on-one call with me and 2 group calls with the ladies who are coming to the event. So we'll get going early, right? We're going to start the retreat before the retreat.
All right.
Know each other via Zoom and get to connect and meet one another before we actually arrive. So that'll be really, really fun.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. So great. And even if they're not able to come at that event, I really encourage any of my friends to look up Erin, start following her, because she does events all through the year. I know you just finished a fun event just the last month that I participated in. She's doing all kinds of little fun things. And if you have a goal, this is where, as a Canfield trainer, as a goal, and where you're always wanting to create a vision, but we do have these limiting beliefs. We do have these things that exactly what you are working on, to let them realize, just like your friend that you said, let her realize, to step into that she is able to do it. Once that breaks through, once that, you break through that veil, it's like, there's your vision, there's your world. You can actually step into it.
Yeah. And I know you've done a lot of work around this too. I mean, you were resistant to the video challenge, and then you did it, and now you're on video like every day.
Not quite, but there'll be more. But yes, you have personally helped me I did your video challenge, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is a lot of videoing. And yeah, my coach kept telling me, get on there. So yeah, and then it took Erin to kick me in and give me the confidence. Once again, there's that word.
Yeah.
The confident woman, just like your sign. Well, I am so thankful that you came in and that you shared this with me. And I want to say that you have a Facebook community. She has Confident Women Community on Facebook. So look that up. If you can't find that, go straight to Erin Summ, and I'm sure you can find it that way. And then she's got a really great journal and some other things available on Amazon, that Stand Up and Shine and some other things. So I just love it, and thank you for taking the time to join me this today. And I really appreciate it. I'm excited to work with you some more.
Yeah, me too. I love having you with me. So.
All right. Well, I hope that helps everyone. Erin Summ at ErinSumm.com, and check out her event, her retreat, October 18th and 20th. May all see you there at Bold, Powerful You in beautiful Lake Tahoe.
Yay.
All right. Thank you, Erin.
Thank you, Terri.